What's up, guys? Hey, what's up, everybody? I don't know how this connection is for you guys, but I hope it is smooth. If it's not, let me know. And give the chat a like once you hop in. It's been a while since we did one of these. It's been live for a little bit. Let everybody hop in. Some cars rolling up right now. Give the video a like once you hop in. So yeah, today we're talking about Paris Hilton for Gold Rush Matte. I just purchased this one. This was a couple other, but this one I got on the whim, just based on some reviews. Not too many reviews on it, but I'll tell you guys what it's like. All right, since this is the bottle right here. So that gold top, Gold Rush, man. It's a nice bottle. I like this part of it. It's kind of ribbed right here, so it's pretty cool. Hold on a second, let me just organize myself here. Very cool. It's just so let's go with some sprays to see what this is gonna be like. Why not run right here just to get the whole vibe going? So this one, very smooth on skin, very easy to actually wear on skin. Actually, if you're sensitive to fragrance, this is actually, look how many sprays I just put on. So obviously this is a lighter fragrance, but it has projection. It's like light on the senses, so you can actually go heavy on the trigger with this and hit the neck too. Just as long as if you're at nighttime, I hit the neck if you want to, but I don't really recommend doing that every day, just because it kind of dries out your skin. Now I have like oily skin when it's in the evening times, a little warmer. My skin gets kind of oily, as you can see. It's kind of like my face is already kind of like shiny, so I don't really have like a layer of oil already on my skin. So yeah, I can kind of sometimes spray directly on skin at night, but in the daytime I refrain from doing that. I'll just kind of keep it, like I said, away from that. So it's very rare that you'll see me just do that like I just did right there. So one more, why not? Kind of good. See that? That's a lot. It's a lot for me. So Paris Hilton for men. What does it smell like? Well, it's got a heavy dose of vanilla, tonka, and amber. And then it's got orange, cardamom, and lavender. And then it has bergamot, what is this? Sage and geranium. So it basically smells a lot like 1 million, but a fresher version of 1 million. So really fresh. At the beginning, it's got that great orange effect. Not too orangey. It almost kind of reminds me of that orange Amen one. It's got that orange and vanilla kind of in the beginning. In the beginning, that's kind of what it has. But then the tonka picks up and the vanilla picks up, amps up, and gives you this 1 million vibe with the woods. But there's no woods in this, so it doesn't have a woody backbone to it. It's kind of missing the woody backbone. It's more vanilla, tonka, and then it has like that sage to give it that woody vibe. So yeah, that's kind of like how it starts off. What have I done? All right, cool. That's kind of how it starts off, and then you give it like I say about 15 minutes, because once you just spray it on like I just did right now, it takes about 15 minutes for that synthetic vibe to go away. Actually, about 30 minutes till it transforms from that kind of astringent Amen vibe. It goes transforms into that vanillic 1 million vibe. It takes about 30 minutes. It takes about 20 to 30 minutes. Because like right when you spray it, you'd be like, oh my god, what the hell has just happened? You'd be like, what has happened? This is not what I paid for. And then it just starts to dry down into something really beautiful. So it starts drying down, drying down, drying down, drying down, and then you get into this 1 million phase when the tonka kicks in. That's when the sweetness really amps up. Because right now it just smells like an amen flanker. Like it's got this astringent. Like right when you spray it, if you just judge it on that, you're not gonna get it. You have to wait like 20 minutes. So you gotta like chill out. You gotta chill out and wait. Wait. And then it starts to get into its flow. If I was to rate this on the opening, I would rate this. Maybe I should do that. I would rate this 7.5 out of 10 on the opening because I don't really like the opening. The opening to me is the letdown because I can imagine someone just spraying this on the store. That is, unless though you just go like this with the bottle. Because like when you smell, well now it doesn't have that really good vibe. Like when you before you spray it, you just smell the bottle. Then yeah, cool. But if you're in the store and you spray this on and smell yourself, you're not really gonna get the vibe or smell a piece of paper. No, that's not what it's just about. You have to wait for it to dry down so that it smells like 1 million to dry down, like a light version of 1 million. So yeah, that's kind of how this one goes. And I think that amber and the cardamom also play a big role in that sweetness. It gives it that kind of sugary. It's like a sugary vibe to this. It's like sugary and vanillic. So yeah. So man, if I was to wear this one, I would wear this actually to school. I would wear this on a date because it's not exactly like 1 million. It's almost like a softer version of it with projection, kind of like a Luron Sport, like that Tonka. It's like it kind of softens it out, so it's not like bam right out the gate. Oh, I'm getting sweaty on here. Give me a sec. And I was like, what the hell? Is nobody seeing here? Hot. Yeah, so hit the like when you roll up in here, guys. If anyone's here. So, yeah. If I was to wear this, I'd wear this. Like I said, going out on the night on the town with my wife. Um, a car drive, but I won't go as many sprays. But I will go take it to. I have to get in the car. It's very enjoyable there. Especially not a convertible, something with AC. You're inside the car. To school, I will wear to school. Um, you could wear this to the gym, yeah, because it's not. It doesn't interfere with everybody else's senses or yours. It doesn't really bother you. That's the thing. It's like it gets so pleasant. And the orange, as it dries down, turns into like a sweet apple vibe I get out of it. Yeah, it's almost like Boss bottled. Oh, Boss bottled intense. It's like a more intense version. And I wonder what the color of the liquid is. The liquid seems like it would be that it's clear. You see, that I can literally see through. So it is clear liquid. Unlike the other one I got, it's kind of like orange. The box I don't have because when I got this, it actually spilled. Damn it, it actually spilled. Hey, what's up, guys? Who's people rolling up now? So yeah, it actually spilled and uh, okay, cool. Just get out of that. It actually spilled and leaked all over the my box. So yeah, I do not have the box. I have to throw it away. I try to keep it for the video, but I have a follow-up video because I did show the box when I got it and what happened in the two fragrances that collided. I don't know, the other one was leaking and it leaked onto this box, so I had to get rid of it. So yeah, but yeah, this right here is Paris Hilton Gold Rush Man. This is what I'm talking about right now from the title. Long bottle. It reminds me of all these, like the other one, Paris Hilton for him, the mango one, but this one right here is mostly vanilla and tonka and that orange. So once it starts off, it's bright, but the opening to me isn't like its main event. It's after 20 to 30 minutes later, once it dries down, you get that beautiful, like a fresh 1 million vibe. It's like a fresher take on it. So it can be worn in all occasions, really. Date, school, even to the gym. I've actually worn. I think one time I wore it to the gym, yeah, and it worked really well because once you sweat, it just jives. Everything's real beautiful with this one. So yeah, the projection on this one, I would say it would be like you're standing there. Yeah, you like if there was a wind, you definitely smell me from right over here. Like, absolutely. So yeah, the projection is actually very good. I'd say about 8 feet. Because when I actually sprayed this and I walked into this room, I could smell it from right about shoot, from right when I took like the first step in, boom, it hit me. So that's about what, 8 to 10 feet. Yeah. So it has good projection. It has good projection on this one, and I recommend it. I got it for like $20, 20, 23, something like that. So yeah. Other fragrances that I thought about when I wear this would be Boss Bottled, 1 million. What's that other one? Oh, Halloween Man, but it doesn't have that sweetness. It doesn't go straight with that apple sweetness. It goes like on a fresher vanilla vibe. So it's like fresher, like Tonka with vanilla and the amber. But it reminds me because that Halloween Man's kind of like 1 million, but it's like sweeter. It has a very sweet vanilla scent to it, and I really wouldn't wear that one to the gym because it's so sweet, so strong. So yeah, I'd rather go with this one. This is from 2017, and yeah, this came out to 2017, and yeah, I think that for what they're asking for it, it definitely is worth it. It's definitely something you want to look at, because you know for what you're getting out of it, you have a lot of usage. You're gonna use it a lot. So if you're new to fragrances, it's something you definitely want to look at. Just forget about the name. With this Paris Hilton right here, just kind of like think of it as Gold Rush Man. Forget the Paris Hilton name if you don't like it, but if you like it, yeah, Paris Hilton. I mean, she's pretty cool. I mean, for some of you might think it'd be kind of like a little too trendy, but Gold Rush Man, I think it's a cool. I mean, that's a cool name to go with if you're gonna, you know, pull this out your bag, and all of a sudden, like, whoa, what is that? It's fragrance, man. Just spray it on. So yeah, sprayer on this is it's okay. It's kind of like it kind of gives out a little bit. So here, so yeah, the sprayer is not that bad at all. It's kind of it kind of gives out a the the droplets that fly out of it are kind of big. Sometimes like you see the droplets, it's not like a cloud that just wafts, like it's able to. It's almost like that. These dots in here, they're like the space between like whatever's squirting it out gives you like these droplets a little bit bigger. So not that much juice comes out. So like for me, it's like 1.5 sprays or 2 sprays to get a real amount. So yeah, definitely spray heavy. Go heavy on the trigger with this one because if you just go tut tut, it's like too light. You gotta go like literally. That's what you. You don't even think I'm kidding, but if you saw me in the beginning of the video, Yeah, now it's starting to dry down. It's only been like say 13, 14 minutes. Now that astringent like smell that I had in the beginning is starting to dry down. It's starting to get in the compliment phase. Like right now, if I was to walk into a room full of people, someone's gonna say like, "Whoa, what's that?" So if you take this to like wherever you're gonna see a lot of people at work, spray this on. By the time you get to work, if you have a 15-20 minute drive, it will dry down to its dry down phase, and it'll stay at that phase. It'll get better and more vanillic as it dries down. It'll get better and better and better until about 4 hours, until it starts to taper off. So yeah, if you can make some decants of this, take it with you. Like stuff one in your, maybe not your car because it gets hot, but if you live in a place that gets cold, stuff one in your car. Get a little, small little decants, little sprays. Leave one at work so you can just sneak one in. Boom. Go to the bathroom. Just go to the bathroom like that. Bam, bam. Then okay, now for like 20 minutes, I'm not gonna be at the best phase, but that's okay because the thing about this is that once you just go into a room after you sprayed it, it's not annoying for anybody. But you yourself know that it's not at the best. It's not at the best phase. Hey, what's up, Jeriel Dudley Hermes Un Jardin? I think I smelled that at a store. Very good fragrance. I mean, you got good taste, but that's a good fragrance right there. So yeah, this Paris Hilton Gold Rush, man, get your hands on it because if you're new to fragrances and you've ever sprayed a fragrance like like a 1 million copy like Halloween Man or anything that smells sort of like 1 million, you spray it on, bam, 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 and then you start getting a headache. Your nose starts bothering you. I think since I started this video, I don't really even spray on my skin very often, but since I've started this video, I've sprayed it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I mean, 14, I went like this. 15, I went like this. I sprayed this 15 times since I started this video. No headache. It's smooth. Yeah, man. That's what's up. I'm gonna have to take a look at that one. You know, I have to look online and see if they've got good sales on it. I don't think it's ever on sale, but maybe it is now. But I don't think it really is ever on sale. But yeah, I've sprayed this 15 times since this video has started, and it's only getting smoother. It's only getting it's only getting smoother. Yeah, man. I'll have to try that. Right now. I have to wait another 15 minutes for these two sprays that I put on my neck to dry down. But because I think Paris Hilton and her mad scientist made sure that this is works as a cosmetic. It's not gonna like go on your skin and like be so astringent. It's gonna start making you break out. This, that. They want you to be able to buy this, use this all up with no complaints. I believe that's what happened here because a lot of fragrances, even expensive ones, if you use them, they hey, what's up, progressive viewer? How you doing, man? Yeah, you have to try this out. I mean, it's got a good. Now I got my fingerprints on it, so this is a fingerprint magnet. Hit the like button all on the way in, you guys. I appreciate it. I'm new to fragrance community, but I think this is kind of silly because we all have different tastes and body chemistries and what. Yeah, you're actually correct. You're actually correct. However, that's what I thought when I first got into this because I was like, man, how can you tell me what's good for me? So there's certain fragrances when on my reviews I always say, be careful with this one because this one might be not your taste. This one might be too strong. And there's some that were totally not my taste, but there was some that kind of creeped up on me over time, like Aqua Atlantique. That one creeped up on me. Oh, good ways to make money on the side, man. Get into sales. Something you can do that you're not bound to a desk. That you can do on your own. That you can hop on the internet and do on your own website. And always make sure that you can always to help and serve people and yeah, and make money on the side doing that because that will make you money over the long term. And make sure that whatever you're doing, there's residual income, not that you just like YouTube. It's residual. It's like royalties, and that you can help people at the same time make money annually and sometimes monthly. Stick to those options, and it doesn't take too much of your time. That way you can actually ching make money and make sure it's fun. Because sometimes things get boring, you get burnt out. Don't just stick to your area. Try and think worldwide. You know, think of a place you would want to visit. Think of a place you would want to visit, and then see what the laws are there to be active in that state, and then try and do it remotely. Because sometimes in your area, try starting in your area, but always think remotely. Think like, what can I do outside of my state? Maybe one state away, maybe two states away, where it's like you could drive there, or you could take a train or fly there. Because once you get out, get you know to see the world, see the United States, and make money at the same time, that becomes fun, and yeah, it becomes easier to do. So yeah, hit the like button, guys. I appreciate it. So yeah, we're talking about Paris Hilton for men. How do you open it? Well, man, I just open it like that. Boom. Open it like that. So yeah, another fragrance that I would say that you should look at instead of this one, if you think that this one may not be for you, but I'm pretty sure this will be for you, is CK Shock. Yeah, CK Shock. That's another one that kind of crept up on me because I kind of left it for a while, and then I went back to it, and I think it's kind of like this, except it has a cucumber vibe, but the amber is very sweet and sexy. It's even stronger. It's even stronger than this one, but that strength is to its disadvantage because then you can't actually wear it all the time. Yeah, it smells cheap when you spray it on. For us, for the wearer, it smells cheap, but then I'd say 20 to 30 minutes after that, the cheapness burns out, cooks on your skin, boom. Then you actually start getting compliments, you know, over expensive fragrance sometimes. So like you could spend a lot of money on something, but a lady may not like that one. Boom, then you're in. So how do I even see this chat again? I didn't even read that. It does not smell cheap. It smells. It's this one in particular smells expensive, and so does CK Shock. Smells really fun. CK sold at Marshalls. I ain't trying to smell like somebody's grandpa. Yeah, that tobacco that you smell at the very beginning dries off away, calms down, and you're left with the sweet amber. CK Shock doesn't say doesn't have any vanilla in it, but I almost can be certain that there's some sort of vanilla in there because the sweetness and that sexiness as it dries down is there, and that tobacco kind of dries down, and it gives you this young smell. Like you have like this smell that's sweet. Like I have a lot of compliments on CK Shock, and I'm starting to get a lot of compliments on this one. This one has vanilla in it, and amber, but the CK Shock is like more amped up, and it doesn't have vanilla listed in it. But I like this one though because it's not as I can't spray 15 sprays of CK Shock; it'll just straight clog me up. So yeah, you guys hit me up on the likes. I appreciate that. Gets my video out there. Yeah, I got this for like $20. So this one, I'm pretty sure you may be able to find this at Marshalls, but I think you can find it online for still a good price. And I recommend it because Paris Hilton's doing her thing right now. She has a she has a lineup right now, and this one right here in particular is getting a lot of love on my side of the world. So yeah, if you're looking for something easy to wear, something sexy, something that won't offend anybody in an enclosed room, and something that won't like, you know, you know, everyone's skin is different, but I have pretty sensitive skin. There's no way that I'm spraying something 15 times on my skin and then going out into the sun. Even this one, but this one I can do that and go out at night because sun and fragrance on your skin when it just cooks on you, it's a little too strong, too much, especially on the back of your neck. The sun just beating down, and then after like a couple weeks, you get that red rash mark. So yeah, I gotta be aware of that. Hey, gas, man, how you doing? No, I haven't tried that. I haven't tried that yet. I have to look that one up. I haven't heard of that before. So yeah, you were asking about the flat line. How do you avoid and stay out of the flat line? I'll tell you right now. The flat line is something, it's a blessing, man. That's a blessing in disguise. Because if you have that, then you're kind of like almost in autopilot mode. You know, you get into that, you get into that mode when you're actually so focused on it that you don't have no need. People call it a flat line, but I feel like they're jinxing themselves when they call it a flat line because then like expecting yourself to be defeated. But that's just the beginning part. That's like the beginning of your superpowers. The flat line to me is the beginning of your powers. They're starting to take effect because you don't need it anymore. But then be careful, man. That flat line only can take you but so far because once once you come out of the flat line, you come out the gates like a dog that's been like someone that's coming out of a submarine for 45 days. You're gonna be like, ah, where's it at? Trust me. So you have to like be aware of yourself. Don't catch yourself slipping. You have to like once you start feeling that thing creep up, start feeling the energy start creeping up. You gotta cap. You have to capture yourself. In fact, anxiety is even good because once you come out of the flat line, you're gonna be like saying and doing stuff that you wouldn't expect yourself to do. So yeah, anxiety is actually a good thing. It's sometimes because you will not have anxiety anymore if you go on for a long time. It'll cure itself. You know, it'll cure itself. So yeah, if you guys have any questions on this, go ahead and ask me. It seems like because a lot of us have a lot of fragrances, you're thinking, it smells like a lot of things that I already have. I don't really need, Paris Hilton Gold Rush Man in my life. That's kind of like what I thought. I was kind of like along the lines of that, but then I was like, it's cheap. Let me just throw it in the bag, see what happens. And I was surprised. Yeah, I have to smell this dry down because I just sprayed it on like 10 minutes ago. And it's just starting to dry down. I'm just getting these wafts, getting these, you know, yeah. I like move around. Yeah, man. So people are saying it smells like Coach. Let me see this Coach right here. Coach Platinum for men. I may have to cop that. I don't have a Coach fragrance, but I'm pretty happy with what I have right now. Mandarin Duck. I wanted to get that too. But yeah, I've been on here for a while, guys. I gotta stop off. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't to this channel. If you have any questions, hit me in the comment section below. I'll ask you guys. Talk to you guys later. Peace.